Is there something in the environment causing children as young as 13 to get cancer?
A determined mom and her team of researchers are trying to figure out what's behind the high rate of thyroid cancer in 2 zip codes in Mooresville. We've been following every development in this story now for 7 months. In her ongoing investigation, Channel 9's Brittany Johnson spoke to local officials who worry the state is not doing enough to protect families.
With gorgeous views of Lake Norman, southern Iredell County is often ranked among the top places to live in the state. But right now, some residents in 2 zip codes worry that calling this area home may be putting them at risk for thyroid cancer.
People need to know, first of all, if they're living in a hot spot,
which is exactly what Susan Wynn says it feels like every time she receives a call from another neighbor diagnosed with cancer.
And they cry and they're scared. It's horrible. I think it's important to address why this is happening here. What is it?
Wynn started pushing for answers to those questions a year and a half ago. That's when her 16-year-old daughter, Taylor, was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, and she learned Taylor wasn't alone.
I had 2 13-year-olds and a couple more 15-year-olds come up to me with the scars on their neck, and they were like, "We heard about you."
In April, she organized a 5K that raised $110,000 to research possible environmental causes. Researchers visit monthly, testing soil and water. The participants being studied wear these bracelets that capture their exposure to certain elements. And in June, the state confirmed Wynn's suspicions. Data from the state's Central Cancer Registry found thyroid cancer rates in 2 zip codes started rising in 2007. It shows zip codes 28115 and 28117, both side by side in Iredell County, had thyroid cancer rates 2 to 3 times higher than normal.
They did nothing and then told me, well, sometimes it's up to the citizens, private citizens, to bring this to their attention.
The health of the community.
The health of the community is our job.
There's just no clear leader. There's no clear answer of whose responsibility it is.
Mooresville Mayor Miles Atkins is among the local officials fed up with what he calls a lack of direction from the state.
And that's frustrating. So there's truly some gaps in accountability and whose job is to do what.
Atkins is also concerned the state didn't automatically contact Iredell County about the growing number of thyroid cancer cases, something it does for more common cancers like breast and prostate cancer. These cases only came to light after wind started making noise.
Do you feel the state is failing this community on this issue?
I think they're not only failing our community, I think they're failing the state.
This is such new territory. Leaders from Iredell County reached out to other cities facing large-scale health and environmental concerns, including Wilmington, where the chemical Gen X contaminated the Cape Fear River. Researchers are also looking into any possible connection to coal ash. Iredell County Commissioner James Mallory says he and his colleagues are working with state lawmakers to address information gaps at the state level, concerned other communities could also be in the dark about rising cancer rates.
But people should be assured that we are pushing hard at the local level with the town of Mooresville and the county and our state representatives to engage all the responsible state agencies.
For now, they all wait on results from the study to learn if there is something here making them sick and if there is anything they can do about it. In Iredell County, Brittany Johnson, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
The Susan Wynn study has expanded now. Her team is collecting data on cancer rates by zip code across the state. It could be months before the results on potential environmental causes are released. This is causing a lot of concern about coal ash. There is concern about coal ash in that area. Channel 9 uncovered 40,000 tons of coal ash used as fill near Lake Norman High School was exposed during bad weather and construction. Wynn's researchers are looking into that. County officials are doing testing in that area as well.